Hello, welcome to another wiki procedure, and today we're going to look on how you can register for VAT tax in Kenya. Down here below we have given you a link which is going to direct you to our wiki procedure website, where we have given you detailed information on how you can go about the registration process. We have also included a select language option which you can click and choose the language of your choice. For example, by choosing Swahili, what this will do, this is going to translate the wiki procedure website to Swahili, and I'll be able to read through the instruction in Swahili. But for the purposes of this video, I'll go back to using English. So you have included external links to the KRA online platform, which is known as iTax, and you're going to visit the iTax platform to see how you can make the online registration. And we've also included external links to websites which you can visit and get more information on VAT registration and how also to calculate the VAT tax payable. So we are going to visit those pages, those links, as we move on with the presentation. The list of items which we're going to cover in this session include the need for VAT tax, the eligibility, the required documents, steps to follow in making the application, the fees, the validity period, processing time, office location and contact information, and any other information that we may find relevant on how to register for VAT tax in Kenya. So welcome to our wiki procedure presentation today, which is brought to you by wikiprocedure.com. The need for VAT tax. VAT tax, or value-added tax, is charged on supply of taxable goods or services made or provided in Kenya, and on importation of taxable goods or services into Kenya. VAT registration will enable you to meet your tax obligation. Now, that's the main need for registration. And if you're registered for VAT tax, you will be required to account for VAT charged on your taxable supplies through our online monthly returns and pay any VAT which is due. It is also important to note that tax is due and payable when, now these are the instances when you're supposed to, tax is due and payable when goods or services are supplied to the supplier, to the purchaser, sorry. Any invoice is issued in respect of the supply. Payment is received for all or part of the supply. A certificate is issued by an architect, surveyor, or any other person acting as a consultant or in a supervisory capacity in respect of the service, if it's in a service industry. Those are the instances where a tax is due and payable. So the eligibility criteria are as follows. A person who is in the course of doing business and has made taxable supplies or expects to make taxable supplies, the value of which is 5 million shillings or more within a period of 12 months, or is about to commence making taxable supplies, the value of which is reasonably expected to exceed 5 million shillings in any period of 12 months, is eligible to apply. And this person has to have a fixed place from which the person is conducting business, and there is also reasonable ground to believe that that person shall keep proper records and file regular and reliable tax returns. Now that's the eligibility criteria, and the commissioner shall issue the person with tax registration certificate in the prescribed form upon the satisfaction of these set requirements. So the following are some of the persons who can register or should register for the VAT. 1. Individuals who will trade in their own names, sole proprietors with registered businesses. However, the registration for the individual the registration is for the individual business owner, for sole proprietors. Number 3, partnerships, which include husband and wife who may or may not be VAT registered as individuals. Number 4, limited liability companies, both private and public. Number 5, any other organization that doesn't fit the above forementioned criteria, for example, religious organizations such as churches that may be transacting taxable businesses such as restaurants, are also eligible to apply for the VAT tax. to register for the VAT tax. The required documents are as follows: proof of identity, it may be an ID or passport, proof of physical address and postal address with contact numbers, the personal identification number of the business proprietors, business licenses, a copy of the certificate of incorporation in the case of companies, and a tax agent PIN number. There are two types of methods which you can apply. You can apply in person or online. If you apply in person, you're supposed to go to or visit the office of the General Directorate of Taxes at the KRA offices and request for the registration of VAT tax. You're supposed to bring and present required documents and details to the revenue officer, and these include a copy of the certificate of incorporation, the PSV license, business registration licenses, details of the business, income details, accounting period, and you'll be given a VAT registration form to fill and submit, and the tax revenue officer will assess the application and issue you with a VAT tax registration certificate on the same day. I need to note that the application is free of charge. The second method is that you can apply online through the KRA online portal, which is known as iTax. So let's go to the iTax platform and apply from there. So you can either click on this link which you have given you on our wiki procedure page, or go to your browser and type itax.kra.go.ke and click on the new registration. Okay, by clicking new registration, we have two types. You're supposed now to for VAT, you're supposed to register as a non-individual, and we have two types. We have an offline and an online method. So let's go through the online method, and it will be the offline method is just a replica of the online method, and just explain it quickly as we move on. So select of online method and click next. Here you're just supposed to enter the business details, which type of business you're operating, and fill in the business name, the registration date according to your documents, the physical address, the postal address. You're supposed to fill all this. If you have any alternate contracts, and after you've already filled this, you're supposed to go ahead and click next. Next is going to direct you to the next page, which now the obligation details. Now here's the most important part. By clicking the value added tax, now this is how you register for the VAT. Make sure you've checked the value added tax and select the date in which you are making the application. So for example, you can choose the whichever date. Today is the 18th. By clicking 18th is going to register there, and that will be the date from which you will be charged the VAT. It will be as your first accounting date periods. From there you can fill in your directors, the name of the directors and business associate, their PIN numbers or their details. Click next. You can add as many directors as possible, and the agent details. If you have a tax agent who does taxation on behalf of the company, and after that you're just supposed to click submit. After clicking submit, you'll be able you'll receive an email with your login details, and you'll be able to print your VAT tax registration certificate immediately. Or the other method is that you can click new registration, select the non-individual again, and select upload form. Click next. This is let's wait for it. Now you can download the Excel form, now which this is the offline method. By downloading this, you're supposed to unzip it, and you'll be able to open the same application in an Excel format. So it's the same process. Fill in the details, the obligations. Make sure you check on the value added tax. Click check yes, and fill in the details the same. Now you can enter the date, like for example today is the 18th. You can enter 18th, and that will be the date of registration, and fill in the details as we have as the same way we have done on the online platform. And after you have done that, save the file and come back to your browser, and you can enter your details here and choose where you have saved the file and upload it back to the iTax portal. Choose the click I agree terms and conditions and click on submit, and your form will be submitted. It will be reviewed, and you'll be sent your tax registration details to your email address. So let's see. So after confirming the details, click on submit, and this will lead to an automatic generation of a VAT tax registration certificate. You'll be able to download a PDF soft copy, while another copy will be sent to your email address. So go ahead and print a hard copy of your VAT tax registration certificate. The service is free of charge. Note that VAT is set at 16% of goods value. The validity period of the certificate is forever. However, a taxpayer can be deregistered if it does not make taxable supplies in the excess of 5 million within 12 months, and is not expected to make the 5 million as taxable supplies in the next 12 months. The processing time is 1 day. Office location of the KRA, Kenya Revenue Authority, Times Towers in Haile Selassie Avenue, Nairobi, Kenya. The online platform is itax.kra.go.ke, and in another information is that VAT tax certificate is used by individuals who want to import goods into Kenya. So thank you for watching. You can go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the like button for the video. Hit the subscribe button in our wiki procedure website, and you can go ahead and browse through the Kenya section of wiki procedure and see videos related to Kenya. We have many videos related to Kenya, both in English and Swahili, and you can look and find any other service or procedure which may be applicable to your situation. So once again, thank you for watching. Hit the like button, and I wish you all the best in your quest to register for your VAT tax.